It was October 8th, 1976, a beautiful day for an ugly crime.
It was a very beautiful autumn. The weather had held off and it was very sunny, kind of an unusually nice day.
A murder in broad daylight. The victim, a young girl. A group of kids from the YMCA after-school program went on an outing in Bear Creek Park. 6-year-old Elizabeth Marken vanished from the group. She was raped, strangled, and drowned.
There was a small pond and her body was found. She had been killed and sexually assaulted. And that particular case was very disturbing.
It was a whodunit, but the killer was closer than police thought.
They were having gatherings of support for the mother in the neighborhood, and one of the people in attendance turned out to ultimately be the suspect in this case. He lived near the victim and her mother.
Before police made the connection, officers patrolled Bear Creek bike path for weeks, searching for the killer. Robert McBride was one person who crossed an officer's path.
The officer, in encountering Mr. McBride, thought something was very unusual. There was a concern, so he was able to get him to come to the police department.
McBride was investigated, charged, and convicted of murder, but still some questions were unanswered. Why and how?
We're not sure exactly how the suspect lured her away, or maybe she recognized, we don't know. But at some point he was able to separate her from the group of the kids that were playing in the park.
The tragic crime brought a big change in local law enforcement.
The interesting thing about it was, at that point, shortly afterwards, in reaction to it, the Medford City Council decided that the police department needed to be expanded, and they added 10 additional police officers to be hired the following year.
Chief Mike Moran was one of those officers hired, and to this day he works to stop crime. After all these years, he says this was a case like no other.
It sent a message that could have happened to my kid or someone I know, or could have happened to me, you know, that this kind of crime, it was pretty disturbing that in broad daylight on a beautiful day in a park, something as horrible as that could occur.
Covering your news, Krystle Henderson, News 10.